Welcome back to Good Morning Maine. I'm here with Emma Swift. She's a mental health counselor, and she's here to talk today about Pride Month and how folks in the LGBTQ diaspora are kind of more at risk for certain mental health illnesses and symptoms of mental illness. Emma, thanks for joining us this morning.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So, like I said, let's dive into it and kind of why are we having this discussion around Pride?
Yeah, so June historically is the month that we celebrate Pride, and I'm a big fan of facts. One of the facts is in 1969, LGBTQ Pride started as a riot in New York City. And that riot was called the Stonewall Riot. And that was really what was the catalyst for the gay rights movement in the United States. So that is why in the month of June, historically, the first one was in 1970 in New York City. And then after that, in 1971, people across the world were celebrating Pride. And so that's why June historically is just the month that we celebrate it. And from a mental health perspective, I think it is so important to understand that when someone doesn't feel accepted by who they are to their core, that they cannot control, we are born this way, that if you tell them that you don't accept who they are as a person, that makes their mental health significantly higher risk for things like suicide. I was telling Emma before that every 45 seconds in the United States, someone in the LGBTQ community who's age 13 to 24 is attempting suicide. Every 45 seconds.
In the country? In
our country, just our country.
Wow.
Every 45 seconds. And that was a study that just came out last year. Okay, it is up 5%. 47% of Americans know somebody who's in the community. That's up 5% from 2 years ago, where 47% of US adults know somebody who is in this community. It is affecting us so widely, and it is so important. I work with people every single day, and I work on crisis planning, crisis intervention, and just basically telling them, like, it is okay to be who you are, and you are safe here in my office, and I'm gonna do whatever I can to make sure that I spread awareness around these issues so that we can spread love and kindness, humankind, because we're all human.
Yeah. So what I'm getting from this, Emma, is that it appears that pride and saving lives to you are kind of on par.
For sure.
That's what this message appears to be to me.
Yeah, it's incredibly important.
45 seconds.
Every 45 seconds.
Takes their own life.
Or attempts to.
Attempts to.
They attempt to take their own life every 45 seconds.
Why do you think that could be? Why does somebody think that their life isn't worth living?
I think it's just a little bit of hopelessness that it's not ever going to get better. And that we're never going to live in a place where we can just all be who we are born to be and have it be okay, because it doesn't matter. Your opinion, my opinion, his opinion, doesn't matter. You just got to accept people for exactly who they are and spread love and kindness. And then let's focus on some of these issues in our country that are actually an issue, like actually matter, versus who someone chooses to love. Just let people love who they want to love and be who they are. And then we'll deal with the rest of the issues in our country.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense that you're advocating that from a mental health standpoint. Yeah. Emma, we're out of time, but thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Of course. We'll send it over to Devin Biggs for our full weather forecast.